Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Listen, I want to go ahead and talk about Keith Lee, Old Lady Gang, TikTok, the whole restaurant debacle, Milk and Honey. So, listen, y'all already know the situation. Keith Lee, popular TikToker, 14 million followers, food reviewer, came down to Atlanta to go to one music fest, went to a few Atlanta restaurants, reviewed the food, stuff like that. Didn't have the most efficient experiences at the Real Milk and Honey, who basically said he don't know who Keith Lee is, which is really interesting because you're making a response to someone that you don't know who they are, right? Obviously someone influential, right? Went to the Old Lady Gang, wasn't able to get a table until he walked in. He wanted to be treated like everybody else. I had a whole bunch of comments. One comment in particular, somebody was like, oh, he's using false humility. He knows that he's a celebrity. He knows that he has status. He knows this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. He's destroying black businesses. You know what I mean? Some people feel two ways about it. They feel like he's promoting the economy. He's stimulating the economy. He's promoting the black businesses. And then some people feel like he is, I guess, what is it, like, destroying the black business because he's publicizing their shortcomings, right? A whole hot damn mess. The internet is in shambles. Anyways, so just a quick update. Kandi did, because I said on my platform that Kandi responded but didn't respond to all of his claims, and she actually did respond to all of his claims regarding no to-go orders during the weekend, and what else? The wait time going from an hour and a half to 5 minutes.
And much love to our hostess. When I listened back to the video, I felt like she was being very polite. What she said to us was that basically when she called the names on the list before him or before his family, that the people didn't show up, which happens sometimes. Sometimes people put their name on the list and they don't want to wait. So I don't know. That's what she said to us. And other than that, I mean, if she did do it because she saw him, it's okay. Because, I mean, a lot of people, when they see somebody they love, they try to look out for them.
So, yes, what's really interesting about that is the fact that great PR on Kandi's behalf, because her attitude makes it seem like she's being really super sweet and nice and addressing the situation, whatever, not really being defensive about it. But if you actually listen to the contents and the substance of her statement, she basically said, yeah, we prioritize celebrities, and yeah, we don't do takeout orders during the weekend. It is what it is. And it's going to be what it's going to be. So she really didn't say anything. Anyways, with that being said, now Keith Lee is out here basically letting it be known that his little stint in Atlanta has caused so much uproar that his family is now receiving threats. Check this out.
Okay, let's talk about it. Every restaurant that me and my family go to, we're either A, invited by the restaurant themselves, or B, was told about the restaurant 100+ times. From locals, from people who mention me, from people who email me, DM me. 99% of the time, I never go to a random restaurant. With that being said, my opinion was asked for. So many narratives being pushed, and it's insane to me. But let's be honest, what else do you want from me? If I go to a bunch of restaurants and have a string of good experiences, then I'm being too nice, I'm lying, the narrative is being pushed that my eye roll is fake and I'm lying just to help people. Then on the same hand, if I go to 2 or 3 restaurants where I don't have the best experience, now I'm tearing down businesses, now I'm being mean, now I need to shut up, now I need to mind my business, I need to sit down. Again, I can't win for losing. I understand everybody gonna have an opinion on the situation. You can disagree with me, you cannot like what I say. Completely understand, I'm okay with that. But when my safety and my family's safety start coming into play, that's where I draw the line at. But what can't happen is when my family or the restaurants or anybody's safety start coming into play. It's absolutely overboard.
Especially when I was asked to give my opinion. Because you telling me my opinion only matter if it's positive. Because if it's positive, you got my face plastered on the wall and you saying Keith Lee been here. But if it's negative, I need to sit down somewhere and you don't know who I am. That's crazy to me.
It was so much positive that happened in Atlanta that was shunned by the negative. It was so many restaurants we was blessed enough to help. We went to an array of restaurants like we always do at every city. I'm going to be 100% transparent, 100% candid. Me and my family will postpone touring if other cities going to be like this. Every review not going to be the best. I'm going to be 100% honest. If you want me to come, please understand, I will be honest. I don't mean no harm. I don't have no malicious intent. I mean that, and when I say it, I mean it. People be like, well, you know what you're doing. You know if you give a bad review, people going to come and flood it with hate comments. What else do you want me to do? I'm telling people not to go and leave hate comments. I'm telling people not to leave negative comments. I'm telling people make their own opinions. You want me to lie and say I had a good experience, or you want me to only post the videos when I have a positive experience? Then all of the videos I post is only gonna be positive experience. Then the narrative is gonna be pushed and I'm only trying to be positive, and we're gonna end up in the same situation.
And on top of that, I think something that's getting lost in translation. When that happens, the restaurants that we are blessed enough to help won't be helped in the same manner, because people won't show up in the same way, because my reviews would be inauthentic. One of the reasons people show up the way they do is because they know I'm being honest and I'm giving my personal opinion and my personal perspective on the situation. But if I don't do that anymore, it won't be the 3 or 4 hour wait times, and now we won't be able to help business owners, and we won't be able to give back to the community. In the grand scheme, that's what this is about. It's about giving back. It's about giving back to the community. It's about stimulating the economy. That's what it's about. All the other stuff, I'm a simple man in real life. As long as me and my family healthy and safe and we can live a comfortable life, I'm straight.
Again, it's a double-edged sword. I understand with great power comes great responsibility. God made me for this. I'm built for this. At the end of the day, I just want to eat food, walk in my path. If you want to be on a journey with me, you are more than welcome. If you don't, God bless you. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Well, my question is it the candy coated clique? Is it the candy coated clique out here threatening Keith Lee and his family? I would really hope that the candy coated clique is way too old and is a lot smarter than that. Because really, like, it's sad that we can't have discussions and debates over the internet without it, you know, going too far, right? I kind of feel like what Keith Lee is doing for the Black businesses is for the betterment of the Black community, because I feel like the truth is better than a lie. I feel like constructive criticism is better than keeping quiet for the sake of your ego. And who else is going to tell you that the business is running itself down into the ground on this little TV show? Who else is going to tell you but the customer, right? And so sometimes I feel like you have to put a mirror to people to make them see the error of their ways. That's just my personal opinion. That's not me being a hater. But I mean, I echo what Cardi B is saying. These restaurants, a lot of these restaurants be making it seem like they're doing us a favor. And it's a mutually beneficial situation. It's a transactional situation. But a lot of the times, we're going to Black-owned restaurants because they're Black-owned. A lot of the times, we're going to Black-owned restaurants in order to, you know, be in cahoots with each other, to build up camaraderie, to build up community, to support one another. And they be making it seem like they're doing us a favor. Okay, so I don't really have an issue with what Mr. Lee is doing. Now, if Mr. Lee was out here like Darius Cooks, calling a whole city Cincinnati, then that would be an entirely different situation.
You already know it gets a 1 out of 5 for me. Now, this is Rashida's Cafe, and it's located in Cincinnati, Ohio. And before y'all start with me, I'm sure Miss Rashida is a very nice person. She just don't like to use any salt or any pepper in her food. Like, is there any salt and pepper in Cincinnati? Because she didn't use 1 drop. I get it. She's been around for a long time. She used to be good years ago. Well, the food I had tasted like it was cooked a few years ago.
Now, listen, I don't really have a problem with Mr. Darius, but I mean, his review was a bit harsh, calling the whole city Cincinnati. So y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments down below. Is what Mr. Lee doing stimulating the economy, or is he destroying these Black businesses? Let's talk about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.